well, good after or evening, Camp Lutherwood. How much fun is this? My name's Patrick Cypher, and I'm your auctioneer and host tonight as we kick off Spirit of Harvest. This is going to be a blast. I'm joined by Melissa. Melissa, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. The only time I ever go on Facebook Live is the week before Spirit of Harvest with you, Patrick. So
That's awesome.
Oh,
Well,
it's
hey,
fun.
as we get, it's great. So let's get started. Let's ask
Yeah.
folks. Hey, be sure type in your name, say hello, let us know you're out there. Tell us where you're tuning in from tonight. That's one of the things I love about Camp Lutherwood, Melissa, is that you folks touch so many people, and so many people have been
Yeah.
to camp over the years, and now they're spread out all over the country.
Yeah.
Very few of them reside in Cheshire, Oregon, right? And and so I love it when people type in a hello and let us know where they're tuning in from. It's fantastic. And then also, as we go through tonight, please feel free, type in any questions. We're happy to answer them and let us know. And then we've got a little giveaway tonight. Melissa, let's have some fun with that. I want to encourage our viewers to type in hashtag Camp Lutherwood. And at the end of the program tonight, all they got to do is type in hashtag Camp Lutherwood, and they will be entered into a drawing, and we'll be giving away a $25 Amazon gift card tonight during the program. So this is going to be a blast.
It is. It's really fun.
It looks like we've already got some folks
Hi, Roxanne.
Here we go.
Nikki.
Roxanne is tuning in from Sublimity. That is definitely Sublimity. What a great spot, Roxanne. Thanks so much for tuning in. And then we got Nikki. Nikki is coming in from her couch in Springfield. So we've got kind of the Willamette Valley represented right now. I'm waiting for some of those folks to tune in from around the country for us and give us a little shout out. So let's get them doing it. But in the meantime, Spirit of Harvest is here.
It is. I know.
It can't be any more exciting than that, right? So tell me what's going on this year with Spirit of Harvest.
Yeah, Spirit of Harvest. It's such a fun week, especially the day we kick off the the online auction, because I feel like the anticipation builds. But this is our third year that we've been doing this online, and it's been so fun because we gather, like you said, people from all over who in the past couldn't necessarily come to camp for an event, and we've had amazing just outpouring of generosity to Lutherwood over the last couple of years. So we're looking forward to a third year of this event of this week, building up to it, the online auction and raffle tickets and all those kind of fun things. So I'm just excited and optimistic that the generosity will continue for camp this next week as we go along.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always a good week, and it's exciting, for a lot of people. I think we found, Melissa, is when we went online a couple of years ago, we did it because we couldn't get together at camp.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it lowered the barrier to entry, and it made it so much more inclusive, just like camp is, right? Anybody can participate from all over the country, all over the world if they want. And I think that's what camp's always been about, accepting everybody and bringing them into the fold and getting them involved, right? It's fantastic. Give me a sense of what the money raised over the next 7 days will be used for there at camp. I know you've got a lot of projects and some important initiatives too going on. Tell me what's happening.
Yeah, there's always lots of fun stuff happening at camp, especially this time of year. But two kind of big goals that we have for Lutherwood, and one of them is that we want to keep our costs to campers every summer as low as possible. So the funds that we raise directly support being able to keep camper costs low. We want all kids to be able to experience camp, families, adults, and so this just helps to support that. And also we want to be able to offer competitive summer salaries to the young adults who want to work at camp during the summer. And so that helps that be possible as well. So those are kind of our two big goals that we have.
Yeah, well, and that's interesting. I mean, I hear that a lot. It's so hard to find help and people that can work in different businesses right now. And I can't imagine how challenging it is to get folks out at Camp Lutherwood to help. And it's very competitive. At the same time, you're battling keeping the camp fees low, so that you can continue to embrace and keep that barrier to coming to camp low enough that people can come. So what a great way for Spirit of Harvest to really fill that gap between those two different elements and see if we can't make a big difference. So how about I walk our audience through how to participate?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, and give everybody a chance to know what's happening and how they can be part. Weekend
Absolutely,
next Wednesday,
absolutely.
especially.
Well, folks, it doesn't get any easier. First and foremost, the first thing you're going to do is go to www.lutherwoodoregon.org, and that is the traditional website for Camp Lutherwood. And when you're there, let's just take a look. I'm going to put us in the bottom corner there. How's that? You're okay there? I didn't cramp you too much down there in the
No,
corner.
I'm not cramped at all. I'm
Melissa.
doing well, thanks.
And this will take you to the main organizational page for Camp Lutherwood. And the first thing you see top of the screen is our Spirit of Harvest link. And so all you got to do is click on that link, and that will take you right to our friends at our event website with Octria, our great friends at Octria. In fact, I can see that our buddy Lori Hockman with Octria has already liked our broadcast tonight. She won't enter the drawing, but she always likes the broadcast. So, Lori, I hope Lori's actually in Boca Raton, Florida, so she's a little south
Oh
of
goodness.
Ian right now, and
Sending lots of thoughts to you
hopefully,
there.
absolutely, and hopefully it's not raining too hard there, not too big a wind. Her son goes to school in Tampa. He came home. They evacuated the campus there. So anyhow, hi to you, Lori, and all your family. Hope all is good. So once you're at the main website here, Melissa, it gets, we got a lot going on, right? And so we want to touch on everything. But the most important things for people to start with is registering. And all they've got to do is click the register button here, and it'll walk them through a very simple registration process. And what's neat about that, Melissa, is that it will help you to build that list of people to keep in touch with about all the great things at Camp Lutherwood. So we highly, highly encourage you, whether you're going to bid or not, you're not sure if you're going to bid, at least register, because then we can keep you up to date with all the incredible things happening at Camp Lutherwood. And
You also have to keep your options open too, in case you decide to bid on
absolutely,
something, then you're ready to go. So you don't
that's
want to.
correct. And so once you're registered, you will get an email confirming your registration. And in that email, I want to encourage you to pay attention to that email, because it'll give you instructions on how to download the Octria app. And then it will log you in with your specific bidder number, and you can follow all the action, and you can monitor your bids, and you can place bids right from your mobile device. And we always know, Melissa, those who bid fast and bid high are always the winners. It's not where you start the bidding, it's where you finish, right? There's only one bid.
Key catchphrases, Patrick, that we love about
absolutely, absolutely. So, and this is fantastic. So, we've got a lot of fun things going on. Our online bidding started today. I can't help but say it again, because I see we've got all folks tuning in, and I see Stephen Custer is in there giving us a like, and Roxanne's giving us a like. But you got to type in that comment box, folks. Type in that comment box if you're going to win. I mean, type in hashtag Camp Lutherwood, and you could win a $25 Amazon gift card tonight. So don't waste any time. Just type it in, hashtag Camp Lutherwood, and you could win a $25 Amazon gift card tonight. So as we go, we start with a raffle. You folks have a raffle going, and this is an incredible opportunity. Melissa, folks can buy. They're only going to sell 100 chances, but you've got a $500 Amazon gift card available for one lucky winner, and that is outstanding.
Look at Nikki and Roxanne each have a 50-50 chance of winning at least the $25 one tonight. So
exactly, Nikki and Roxanne are in the drawing for a $25 gift card. But if you want to get in on the $100 or the $500 Amazon gift card, you need to buy your tickets, and you do need to be in the state of Oregon to do that. You don't have to be a resident; just have to be physically in the state of Oregon, kind of following the raffle rules. But you just click on it, You can get your Amazon raffle ticket. Looks like there's 95 left right now. But now that we're up and running, they're going to go fast, aren't they, Melissa? So we want to get folks
they
in there.
always sell out. So you want to make sure you get the ones that as many that you want now. So.
And we'll do that drawing next week on same a week from tonight. Yeah. When you and Andrea are hosting the main live stream event for Spirit of Harvest. And that'll be one of the things on the agenda is to, oh, look who just tuned in. We thought she was going to join us tonight, but instead, you know, she is in the audience. Big hello from Andrea to everybody, and Andrea back from Melissa and I. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Miss seeing your smiling face. I look forward to seeing it next week, buddy.
I know we're so excited to get a chance to host that. It'll be so fun. And drawing the gift card is always like the highlight. It's always so fun to get to like see who it is that's gonna win. And I mean, what you can like. That's like half of my Amazon saved cart, $500 right there. I always feel like
absolutely. And the holidays are coming up, right? What a great way to possibly win a $500 Amazon gift card, get ready for the holiday gifting, and also support Camp Lutherwood at the same time. So dive in. And Stephen Custer, you are absolutely doing it right. You are in the drawing. You don't, well, actually, Stephen, you're not in yet. Roxanne's in, but you need to type in hashtag Camp Lutherwood, all one word, with the hashtag in the front of it, and you will be in the drawing. So here we go. So you've got this Amazon gift card. We also have an online auction going on. And I want to touch quickly on this. This is there's a lot of fun, and the bidding started this morning really early. And I always love it when I wake up on opening day of Spirit of Harvest and I pull up my computer and I see folks are already bidding. Melissa, they were fired up and ready to go. They were right in their first things this morning. So it was fantastic. We got some great things here. We got Oregon Shakespeare Festival. In true Lutherwood form, there's some wine baskets.
I know. We just like our wine. And there's not. But the neighborhood wine ones are super fun because they are all wineries that are really close to camp. So they're all wines from the around the Cheshire Valley. And they were all very generous in supporting our cause and our event. Sorry, we're having a little meltdown.
Hey, bring her on. Put her on your lap.
Here, you want to come say hi?
Come say hi.
She wants
this is Camp Lutherwood.
Say hi.
How are you?
There.
Did you type in hashtag Camp Lutherwood yet?
Do you like Camp Lutherwood? Yeah, she's not feeling so well, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anyway, all of our all those good neighbor wine baskets are super fun because they're supporting all the local businesses that are around Lutherwood. So
well, and it's what I love about it is that all the bidding started at $10 this morning, and those are already up to $100. So I better dive in here quickly and show our audience how to bid so they can get in on the action, right? We want to thank Laura for tuning in tonight. Looks like Danielle's in the house. Everybody, this is a crowded room tonight. This is great. So let's, you've got some wonderful artwork here. You've got some homemade, custom made furniture. Wow, look at this, a vintage t-shirt quilt, right?
I know.
How gorgeous is that?
All those summers of summer staff that if you were part of any of those summers, you have that t-shirt somewhere, and a cool quilt that has the quilting on it is trees. The back is this really fun forest what am I saying? Flannel. And it's a really fun quilt. It's a really cool memento if you've worked at summer staff at all. So.
Oh yeah. How cool is this? And hey, let's show folks how they can bid, right? So once you have registered and when you get ready to bid, you don't have to provide a credit card to register, but you do have to provide a credit card if you are going to bid. Okay. So once you've put your credit card in there and you're ready to bid, you'll see right here at the top of the item, Melissa, it says bidding ends in 7 days plus the bid extension. And what that means is we're planning on closing bidding to start closing the bidding on October 5th, a week from tonight at 9 o'clock. And what bid extension is we like to have an auction. And so when we do have an auction, as an auctioneer, we take bids until the end of when people no longer want to bid, right? And so what happens here is that if someone places a bid in the last 5 minutes prior to 9 o'clock, so at 8:55 or later, the closing window will extend an additional 5 minutes. It will notify whoever got outbid so they have some time to bid again. And that extension will continue indefinitely as long as people keep bidding. So it's like a real auction, and that's fantastic. And then right down here is where you make your bid. It's going to tell you the current high bid is $10 in this case with Robbie, and the next bid must be at least $20. And that's a key phrase there. Very, very key phrase is that must be at least $10 and or $20. And what we can do is we can make a bid of any amount above that. Okay. Now, here's where I want to be really clear for our audience, Melissa, is that I might look at this quilt and I think, gosh, I would easily pay $500 for this quilt. Okay. But if I can get it for $20, I want that too, right? So the way that we do it, our auction software allows us to bid that way. So what it'll do is it'll allow me to place a higher than $20 bid. And as long as I have this blue check right here, this box right here checked that says place as a proxy bid, then it will take my bid and bid the least amount possible and continue bidding for me up into the max amount that I put in the system, right? So in this case, I'm just for fun, okay? Because I think we need to ump the bid on this. This is I don't have any shirts, but I think it's a really cool quilt.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really fun.
If I say I'm going to bid $50 and I have it placed as a proxy bid, when I bid that, it says, are you sure you want to bid up to a maximum of $50? And I say, okay. And then look what it says. The next bid must be $30. But I know that my bid will automatically be raised up to $50. Okay. So, folks, make sure when you bid, you want to place that bid as a proxy bid so that you'll guarantee that your bid gets increased up to the maximum amount you're comfortable with. At the same time, you might get a real deal if nobody bids against you on that. So what a great feature of the software that I think is just awesome. I want to make sure I'm checking in. I want someone else to win so they can bid high and bid often, especially look here, Stephen Custer. He's already catching my phrases. How about that? I want someone else to win so they can bid high and bid often.
How did you know?
Yeah, get after it, Stephen. Get after it. And Laura gave us a little smile for the shout out. She thought she was hiding behind Facebook there, but we got her attention. So, and hey, folks, if you're on Facebook with us and you want to be able to check out the website at the same time, feel free to open up a window and click over to lutherwoodoregon.org because you cannot bid on Facebook. You can only see the broadcast tonight, but you will need to go to the event website to bid and to make donations and things of that nature. So this is really cool. And then the other thing I want to talk about while we're on this item, Melissa, is that you notice these social media icons that popped up, the Facebook and the Twitter. You know, what I find, this is an incredible feature of Octria that I love. And what this is if I choose to click on that Facebook, I will share that item to my Facebook page. Okay. Ooh. Which is really neat because, you know, what I find all the time is I'm looking through an auction for one of my clients or maybe another, you know, someone else, and I see an item and it's really not for me, but I know someone who will really think that's cool. Mm-hmm. And I'll type in, hey, check this out, Danielle Nichols-Siver, you know, and then it'll pop up on her feed. The other nice thing is that all of our friends out there that are big supporters of Camp Lutherwood, the more people we can get aware of the Spirit of Harvest auction, the more money we'll raise and we'll fill that gap that we're talking about from, you know, keeping camp fees low and yet still paying the staff the appropriate amount. So be sure, folks, when you are cruising through and looking at the auction items, that you go ahead and post a few of them out on your Facebook page or your Twitter account, and give a shout out to somebody you think might be interested, or just share them with your audience and let them know your friend group, and let them know that you care about Camp Lutherwood. And here's a terrific way for them to get an incredible piece of art, a wonderful piece of furniture, all sorts of different things that we have in the auction this year, so that they can support Camp Lutherwood, something that's near and dear to your heart, right?
Yeah. Because, it takes so many people to make it happen, Patrick. So, spreading the word is so helpful and giving. And you may, be in touch with people that you went to camp with that we're not in touch with anymore, that don't get our emails. And so you can get them reconnected with a place that made a big difference in their life. We're talking a lot about impact at Spirit of Harvest this year. So
absolutely,
spread the love to find those who have been impacted by camp.
Yeah. And I noticed I have to shout out to one of the most loyal and wonderful supporters of Camp Lutherwood ever, Heidi Stolp, and her incredible artwork.
Yeah.
Wow, she's outdone herself again with these beautiful pieces. Yeah, they're just fabulous. I'm going to miss bid calling for those this year, because I always love how much folks really enjoy her artwork. And these are really unique pieces. These are definitely different than what we've seen in the past. I'm sure she's done these before, but I hadn't seen them, and I was just blown away, Melissa. I think they're just gorgeous. And so I don't know if Heidi's on the line with us tonight or not, but hopefully she'll catch the replay. And great job, Heidi. Thank you so much for sharing your incredible talent with.
Yeah, she's so generous to support us every year. So
yeah, absolutely. And then one of the items that just popped up here, this morning, you and I were talking about, but this handmade cub log. Am I saying that right? Cube,
yeah. It's real fun. I played it at camp last weekend, actually, with some friends, and it's a real fun lawn game of throwing and knocking down everybody's cubes, and it's a great fun group game to have. So yeah, we're excited to have another one back in the auction this year.
Well, and you were mentioning to me that this goes for several $100s, and somebody can bid on it right now.
No, last year there was this crazy bidding war on it because they're amazing, and they're beautiful and they're solid wood. So thanks to Jeff for making another one for this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so, like I said, folks, place that bid high as you are comfortable with, and then make sure you click that proxy bid button, so that so you let the computer do the bidding for you. As somebody raises the bid, then it will raise it for you. So and I always say it's kind of fun to watch. Oh, Roxanne, she's been bidding away, right? I mean, see who you're bidding against and give them a little jab every now and then. That's a good way to do it, right? It's just
she likes throwing things, so she wants that cube game.
That's awesome.
I can't blame you, Roxanne. It's really fun. So
yeah, Roxanne is a thrower. I see it. Yeah, she shot it in the box there. She's all over. She loves throwing things. Nice. I'm gonna stay away from that. Yeah, as long as I've got one of those Adirondack chairs at camp around that fire, I'll be just fine. So, and then you've got some custom made furniture here, outdoor table and chairs. I mean,
all from wood from camp. So
yeah, I mean, how cool is that? I mean, if you're a fan of Camp Lutherwood, and every time you go out on your back deck or in your yard and you get to look at this, you'll just imagine the amazing memories that will come flashing across your mind, knowing that is actually a piece of Camp Lutherwood in your yard or patio. That would be a lot of fun. Little coffee table here. We got great art this year. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Really cool stuff. So that's awesome. And like I said, the bidding is open now. Folks can bid now. All you got to do is register. If you're going to start bidding, put a credit card on it, so we know how to track you down, and then bid away. Use that proxy bid, and know, like I tell folks all the time, Melissa, every bid is raising money for Camp Lutherwood. Whether you win the bid or not, every single bid is raising money for Camp Lutherwood. So it's a special place, and we all care about it. Let's bid high and bid often, as my new buddy Steven is saying. To use Steven's phrase, I think is what I'll say.
Sure.
Hey, and then we're going to do a live stream next week.
Yeah.
And you and Andrea are our host. I mean, normally we get cameos or videos of you two, and now you're
live and in person. I know. We just have so much to tell, and we just are so excited about what's happening at Camp Lutherwood that we had to come and share ourselves. So we're excited to get to host and get to be part of the event and share stories of impact. How camp makes a huge difference in the lives of so many people, and so we're excited to share stories about that and get a chance to be with everyone and like you said, raise support for camp, make it possible for more people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Impacted by
I want to share with folks how they're going to do it. We'll add a link here on the front page. We didn't want to be confusing today, but there is a link at the top that's already there. And I'm going to encourage you to click on that live stream link next week, and you'll be able to see the show right here. And the other nice thing is that we have you'll have an opportunity to support Camp Lutherwood right there on the same screen as we go through the program. And when it touches your heart, I got a chance to see some of these videos that you guys have produced, and wow, I mean, it tugs at the old heartstrings. And I've just been your auctioneer for the last few years. I mean, I can't imagine folks that have experienced all the things that y'all have experienced at camp. And when you feel so inclined, make a gift that's meaningful to you, folks, and know that gift will definitely be meaningful to Camp Lutherwood, and sharing the opportunity for folks to have the memories that you have about camp, or your grandkids or your kids, is incredibly powerful. So you'll be able to do that right during the show. We're also going to have some giveaways, right, Melissa?
We are. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We haven't done that before. It's a new thing that we're doing here for this year, is some giveaways during the night. So you got to tune in so that you can enter in. There's so many people listening right now, and so far only 2-3 people have even typed in for our giveaway tonight. So this is good practice for next week, when you'll get a chance to get some free stuff during our Spirit of Harvest. So that's
and Stephen, you have got to Stephen, you asked the question, but I'm putting it in there in the. If you will just type hashtag Camp Lutherwood, then it will show up in the drawing tonight. So you've got to type it in just like that, and you can see all my social media accounts.
I was gonna say, wow, you're like, and you don't get 4 entries for that, right?
Well, I do, but if I pick myself, I will do it again, right? So,
good. Okay.
I just wanted to make I want to make sure Stephen is all over it. He's been handy in the chat. I want to make sure that he is entered in the drawing. And one of the things that's listed here, and I want to talk about this. I'm going to go back to the homepage and talk about, you created a pretty special opportunity that we are going to be selling during the live stream only, right, Melissa?
True. Yeah.
And we call it, bed and breakfast Lutherwood style, right? So give me the basic package. We're offering, it's an overnight experience, and walk us through that overnight experience, if you would.
Yeah, we're always trying to find really fun and creative things to do at camp that you can't just like sign up and do. So this is one of those exclusive things that we have never offered before, but we are going to set up. We have 2 Saturday nights this next spring in 2023. So plenty of time to plan ahead, where we will open up our dorm cabins, 4 dorm cabins that have bathrooms in them, for a little B&B experience. And you can show up on Saturday evening, and we'll have some heavy hors d'oeuvres, kind of a dinner, some drinks, a little happy hour, and then you get the evening to explore camp. We'll have some, cube out. You can play cube, go on a walk up and watch the sunset at the stargazing platform, have a chance to just unwind. We'll have a fire going in our fireplace and s'mores available. Nothing's programmed for you, just opening the space. And then the next morning, a gourmet, amazing breakfast that our food service director, Kevin, is going to put together, and then we'll send you on your way. So just think it'll be a really fun kind of different way to experience camp. And that's for one cabin would be for 2 people. So we'll
That's
sell 4 of
awesome.
those. Yeah.
And so the weekends we've already got planned out are May 6th and 7th. So check in on May 6th, check out on May 7th, and then again on June 3rd, check out on June 4th. Now, we only have 4 of these available, and they are going to be for sale. It's not a bidding situation. It's a first come, first serve, right, Melissa?
Yeah,
And
4 on each weekend.
Yeah, and they're only $250 to support this incredible experience. I thought you would have charged $2,500
I'd like
to be able to spend the night. Yeah, and then we'll have 4 that during the program we will make that option live, and the first 4 people that click the buy now button will get those.
Yeah.
Okay. So there'll be 8 total, 4 on each weekend. We can't do more than 4. But what we do have is 1 on each weekend that's an upgraded experience. Now tell me about that.
Well, our upgraded experience is in the cabin that we call Cascara. You can see the little picture of it right there, which is our coziest Lutherwood cabin. And we'll do an upgraded experience for that. And so when you arrive, you'll have a Lutherwood welcome basket. We just got some new Lutherwood branded wine. So you'll get a bottle of that and your own little swag bag. And we'll provide the linens for you. You know, at camp, we always say it's a BYOSB, bring your own sleeping bag. But this one will provide linens for you. So you can just show up and enjoy the time in that little cabin, and it'll be really fun.
And that's awesome. We only have 1 of those available for each weekend, and they'll go live during the live stream. So if you don't tune in next Wednesday night, you can go ahead and plan on sleeping at home all summer next year, because you won't be able to enjoy this incredible bed and breakfast experience at Camp Lutherwood. And this upgradable package. There's only 1 for each weekend, and that's at the bargain basement donation level of $500. I mean, what a steal to get that new branded Lutherwood wine, because I know it's not bad stuff. That's going to be there's no Mad Dog 2020 in that bottle.
No, there sure isn't. It's not the $3.
It will be a fabulous wine, and it'll be a fabulous experience and hanging out. What a great way to support Camp Lutherwood and have a really cool time. That's awesome. That is just awesome. So folks, make sure that you tune in, because if you're not tuning in, you can't get one of these incredible packages, right? And that's the way that it works. And then we've got a couple of special opportunities. One here, these were kind of cool. These are Luther's rose seals, and this is a little pendant. Comes with a ribbon on it, and our friends at St. Mark Lutheran Church provided us with quite a few of those. And you can buy those right now. You can just go on there, and for a $25 donation to Camp Lutherwood, Melissa and the team there at camp will send you one of these beautiful pieces with a little symbol and the whole deal. It's perfect for hanging on your Christmas tree or just displaying all year round. Cool thing, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty. They're a little porcelain. Yeah, we'll mail them right out to you.
Mail them right out. And then, so we've got something for everybody. And then, of course, there's always those folks who would just like to support Camp Lutherwood with a cash donation. And we can do that, right? Just drop down to the bottom of the webpage and choose the amount that's meaningful to you. Like I said earlier, every dollar counts the same within the system and is supporting what's going on at Camp Lutherwood. So, make a gift that's meaningful to you and know it'll be meaningful to everybody involved at Camp Lutherwood. Is there anything else on this website that I've missed that would be helpful to share, you think, Melissa?
I don't think so. I think that's a good rundown. There's lots of ways to be involved, so anyone can participate. Don't have to have any. Everyone's welcome. So I think it's really fun.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. And let's. I'll tell you what. I think it's time to dive into our drawing. If you don't have anything else, let's see. I got 6 entries and 4 of them are me, but I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and last call, folks. This is the
anyone.
This is the last.
So easy
call.
just to type it into your chat.
Yeah, all you've got to do is type hashtag Camp Lutherwood, and you could be entered to win a $25 Amazon gift card. We're going to do the drawing in about 5 seconds, so type quick. Because
Do it.
Melissa's got her hands full with a little one there,
I do.
and
Oh, it's never a dull moment.
it is time to get that little one taken care of and make her feel more comfortable than she does right now. So, all right, folks, here we go. And Melissa, this is how easy it is, and we'll use
Just
the
it.
same tool next week on Wednesday for some of those
Yeah.
giveaways, some of that swag that we're going to be doing during the show.
Yep.
So, we were hoping to break them in on how to do it, but we'll see.
That's all right. We'll figure it
Here
out.
we go. And we are going to. No, 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 no. Yes.
Oh, way to go, Nikki.
Nikki, you
so
are the
close.
winner. So Nikki, I'm assuming that you are registered to bid. And if not, I'll get your contact information from Melissa, and Nikki will be sending you an email.
Yet, so
I'm sorry?
I haven't seen her registered yet. So
Okay, so she better get into it. She just gave us a big woo-hoo, so she's still watching. I feel good about that. Hey, Nikki, go in and register to bid, okay? And that way I'll have your email. Please don't set it in the chat right now, because then it'll be all over the internet. Just go ahead and register to bid, and I will send that that gift card to you right away. She said she just got a new debit card. Hey, this is great. And that's awesome. And hey, being a good sport, Roxanne says congrats to Nikki. So all good. And Nikki says she'll be doing that. So it's absolutely fantastic. So hey, Melissa, I'm so honored to be a part of your event and to be able to help you support Camp Lutherwood. You guys do some great work. You're making a difference in so many people's lives.
Yeah.
It's just the lasting impact of the experiences, whether they're a camper, whether they're a counselor, whether they're a staff member. It's just unbelievable the energy that you guys exude there at Camp Lutherwood. So keep up the great work.
Yeah, thanks for joining us again for another year and walking us through all of the details for this coming week and all the ways that people can be involved. So we are looking forward to watching everyone be so generous to camp and helping us to continue to do this such an important work that is happening at Lutherwood, and we're all privileged to get to be part of it. So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you know how I'm going to sign off, right? Bid high and bid often. And thanks so much for supporting Camp Lutherwood. Folks, Spirit of Harvest is here. We'll see you next Wednesday. Look forward to it.
Yep. Have a good night. Thank you.
Everybody.